Gilgeous-Alexander inside, banks it home. We've got a Thunder avalanche here in game 2.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, and last night we saw just that as SGA was out for blood. Unlike game 1 when the Dogs of Thunder absolutely harassed Indiana at the start, game 2 saw two teams prepared to put up a real fight right from the jump.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up, knocks that one down, and that's his first bucket. Turner, bank shot is good. Turner had a very big bank shot in the fourth quarter from three-point range. Jalen Williams almost lost it. Gilgeous-Alexander for 3.
There's 2 times where he's almost lost the ball, almost turnover situation.
Meanwhile, an answer, Nembhard from the right corner.
The Pacers and the Thunder traded blow for blow in the opening quarter on both ends of the floor.
Excellent defense, Neesmith and Halliburton. Neesmith got a piece. Siakam drives down a lane, layup won't go.
And the bench guys from both teams were making plays as well.
Caruso from Hartenstein knocks it down. Mathurin, quick catch and shoot, and hits the 3. First bucket for Mathurin. Holmgren back in. Obi Toppin, who had 5 3-pointers and some big ones in the fourth quarter.
After hitting the 3 over Chet, Toppin got carried away a little bit too much because
Toppin aggressive, goes inside, blocked by Holmgren. Rejects it out of bounds, still Pacer ball. Excellent defensive play.
Holmgren didn't let Obi take over the lead, but on the next play, all he could do was watch.
Halliburton fires 3-pointer, bang! I owe him that one, so I had to do it early.
That was the earliest bang in playoff history, and the Pacers are up by 3 points. However, Chet would extinguish their spark before it turns into fire.
Back out, Holmgren fakes, sidestep. The big man can knock down the 3. Not, they say, a 2-pointer, foot was on the line. Holmgren again lines it up, again knocks it down. Back to Holmgren. Holmgren on the attack right from the start. Layup is good. Beautiful drive. 9 straight points. Holmgren's got 9.
Holmgren scores OKC's last 7 points to get up by 6 at the end of the first period. And that was just the prelude to the ruthless thunderstorm that would swallow the Pacers in the second quarter.
From 3-point range, Jalen Williams knocks one down. Timeout, Indiana. And gets it to Wiggins. Wiggins sets, fires, hits a 3-pointer. Wiggins' second bucket off the bench. Williams, nice feed, and Holmgren throws it down.
A 9-0 blitz fueled by J-Dub while Shai was on the bench got the Thunder up by 15. And Coach Daegnault swapped his 1-2 punch on the timeout, but the pressure remained the same.
Gilgeous-Alexander jumper, got it.
And that's as good as you can do if you're Mathurin.
Gilgeous-Alexander off the bounce, gets inside, double clutch, counted and a foul. Chance for a 3-point play. Wiggins steps back. 3-pointer is good from Wiggins, his second 3.
He's the one that says, yeah, that's difficult.
Gilgeous-Alexander inside, banks it home.
Oh my goodness, SGA along with Aaron Wiggins off the bench delivered a knockdown to Indiana, capping off an electric 19-2 run in just 4 minutes of action. And the crowd was wildin'. Down by 23 on the road with a real chance to get even uglier for them, the Pacers were put on a personality test.
How OKC handles this point from here on out will dictate.
Nembhard with the steal, the drive, and the finish. Nembhard with a beautiful play. Dort, Williams, as Siakam gets inside, counted and one. Beautiful move from Siakam. His second field goal. Siakam on the drive, gets inside. Once again, strong move to the bucket from Pascal Siakam.
If you're OKC, you've done so much work. You can't let go of the rope with 3 minutes to go. You can't.
And he sits right on cue.
Indy responded with a 10-0 stretch to weather the storm a bit and get back within 13 points. But the Thunder made sure to finish the half strong.
SGA on the drive, goes right at Siakam. And gets it in off the glass. Beautiful move from Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Wallace, SGA, Caruso, 3-pointer, puts it in. Now 7 of 18 from 3-point range. Neesmith so good fighting over screens, but Williams gets away and lays it up and in.
Jalen Williams with 9 of his 19 points in the quarter put OKC up by 18 before the break. Although the Pacers have shown that they don't mind playing from behind in these playoffs, it was different last night. They couldn't do it without their engine in Halliburton, who waited way too long to jumpstart in this game.
It is not too early to say that Tyrese Halliburton has to get himself involved in this game. Right now, he's got 3 points, 3 rebounds, and still 3 assists. Just double check. He's got a triple single going right now.
It was, Naismith.
Through the first 3 quarters, Tyrese was nowhere to be found. Just 5 points on 2 of 7 from the field along with 3 turnovers. In the meantime, Alexander was getting the job done on both sides of the ball.
Naismith on SGA. Trying to get rid of him. Pulls up. Jumper's good. Midway now through the third. Jump shot. SGA.
He's making every right decision.
Gets in the paint. Stripped and stolen by SGA. One man to beat. It's Toppin. Gets inside. And a foul. SGA against Mathurin. Falling away, jump shot is good.
Every time the Pacers made a little push, Shai was there to deflect them. 12 of his 34 points came in the third, but it was the connection between the 2 big men that got the entire arena jumping.
Hartenstein up and Holmgren with the hammer.
This is unguardable for Indiana. Hartenstein and Holmgren saw quite a bit more playing time than Game 1, and I expect the trend to continue as we progress in the series. And after seeing Naismith knocking down 3 of 3 from beyond the arc in the period, Cason Wallace decided to put the clamps on him at the end of the third.
Naismith shot blocked by Wallace. What case for Wallace? He is going to be a menace on the defensive end for a lot of years. Bryant has it. 4 seconds. Back to Naismith. Naismith on the drive. The floater's up. Won't go. Quarter comes to an end.
You could sense that they weren't gonna let this one slide away. So, down by 21 in the fourth, Miles Turner delivered the play of the day when
Halliburton to Turner. Turner hit the slam. Miles Turner.
this monster dunk by Turner seemingly got Halliburton excited the most because
Halliburton, the floater from the same spot, throws it up and in. Indiana already in the penalty. Halliburton jump shot is good.
Starting to get a little more aggressive here.
Halliburton gets it back. Clear path and throws it down. With Mark Testature. Halliburton fires away and knocks down the 3. Halliburton again aggressive.
Tyrese went on a personal 9-6 run. What? Yeah, the Thunder had an answer for everything in this game.
Holmgren gets free. Wide open. Wiggins. Once again.
Aaron Wiggins with his 5th 3-pointer of the night puts OKC up by 22 points. He had a phenomenal game shooting a blistering 63% from downtown. Halliburton's 12 points in the final period felt like empty calories coming way too late in a game where the Thunder held all the strings.
Coming on for Indiana. Gilgeous Alexander gets inside, draws the foul, bangs it home.
He wants that pressure to be constant.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks it out. Caruso lines up a 3. It's good.
I gotta give praise to Alex Caruso as well, who balled out in this one with 20 points on 4 of 8 from distance. This was a signature payback game for Oklahoma, who are 5-0 in these playoffs after dropping one. The 16-point difference at the end didn't show the full picture, as Indiana never stood a chance really. SGA booked himself a spot in an elite company as he became only the 12th NBA player with 3,000 points in a season including the playoffs. And here's a funny moment from the post-game press conference with J-Dub and Caruso going back and forth.
What is that feeling like when you have to dribble and Alex Caruso is right in front of you?
I don't know. I'd be frying AC, so I don't really know.
Jalen was just asked about going against you in practice. He said that he tends to fry you a lot. I was wondering if you have a response to that.
Dub's just a very confident individual. I'm not the best practice player. Once I made an NBA roster and I signed a contract, my intensity in practice dropped a little bit. We'll let him have the days in between games.
Anyway, the Thunder squared things up before heading to Indiana on Wednesday for Game 3. If you need more NBA content, check out my last video where I broke down Game 1 in which the Pacers had no job winning whatsoever, but somehow were able to pull off a miracle. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.